Hello everyone. Let's start with the second module of the chapter Indian climate. As I told you, there are various regional variations taking place in temperature, precipitation, and very much things. But why does that happen? We have some factors. Let's learn about them in detail. The first one is the Himalayas. How can Himalaya act as a factor affecting the climate of India? It's just a mountain range. Of course, it's not just a mountain range, it does a lot of things. So let's learn about them. The Himalaya becomes as a climatic barrier. It separates India, the Indian subcontinent, from the various other Asian countries. So now here what it does is that the Indian monsoon rains, monsoon winds, the winds that take rain and moisture in them, they come from the sea in this direction. So when they come, the Himalayas are over here. Now when they come to Himalayas, they get deflected over here, over in India again, and they shed all the rainfall in India only. They do not let the rainfall going out. Otherwise, if Himalayas were not there, all these winds would have gone out and the other countries would have received moisture, but we would be dry. Another thing is that the Tibet, which is there, it gets a lot of cold winds. These Asian countries get a lot of cold winds because of the latitudinal change. Now, if Himalayas were not there, these cold winds would have entered and India would have been very cold. But this does not happen. Why? Because the Himalayas deflect them there only. They keep them limited there only. We have the varied relief in India, due to which what happens is that the rainfall changes. The southwest monsoon winds, southwest is from here, the monsoon winds that come, the western ghats which are there. Because of these western ghats, they get obstructed over here and they lose all their rainfall is coast pay only. Till the time they reach over here, it is all dry. They have given all their rain, all their moisture, so this place remains dry during this time. While like we have another example in Rajasthan, the winds which are there, they come like this. Here in Rajasthan, we have this Aravali range of mountains. Here the winds move parallel. So these winds are not obstructed by the Aravali range. Therefore, what happens is Aravali does not have any effect. The winds straight away go like that only, and then there is no rainfall in Rajasthan. That's why it has become a desert. It is very dry. Then we have South Hills of Assam and which are the South Hills of Assam which are there over here. What happens is they force the winds to shed rainfall before they go north. Now we have monsoon winds. Monsoon winds have universal effect in bringing summer rains over South Asia. The summer retreating monsoons and winter monsoons caused are having some structure and mechanics of rain. So this we'll be learning in the next part of our chapter. Let's go to the next part, that is latitude. Now the India which is there, it is divided by the Tropic of Cancer into two parts. Now the upper part which is there is the subtropical zone, while the lower part is the tropical zone. Therefore, we have the two types of climates itself. Now the northern portion is subtropical zone. It is a very hot and extreme type of climate. Extreme hot and extreme cold type of climate. So here the hot winters are there, and the summers are very hot and cold winters are there. The midday sun is hot, while the nights are very cold. This happens. While the southern portion is a tropical portion, tropical climate, not that means it is not that bad climate, but it is of course warmer because it receives vertical sun rays almost throughout the year. So it has clear skies and clear cut winter, midday sun overhead at least two times. Altitude. We all know that when we rise in height about 166 meters, there is a decrease in 1 degree Celsius of temperature. Therefore, when we go higher in altitude, temperature decreases. The mountains therefore are cooler than plains. Example, Ooty is cooler than Kochi at the same time of year. Influence of surrounding seas. Now, surrounding seas which are there, India we know it is a peninsula. Sorry, yeah, India we know has a peninsular shape, due to which it is surrounded by three bodies: the Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and the Indian Ocean at the south. So here, various these seas which are there, they get a major source of moisture for the summer monsoons and winter monsoons. They get a lot of they get a lot of moisture for the rainfall. They bring heavy rainfall in the India. Also, they affect the climate by moderating them at the coast. Now, the next is the western disturbances. Now, in winter, due to pressure belt shifting, the westerlies blow from 20 degrees to 50 degrees north. So, the North India comes under influence of winds and cyclones rising from Mediterranean Sea. So, from Mediterranean Sea, these winds which are there, they come to India, and therefore some disturbances are caused in India. So they bring rains to the northern plains, and snow to Jammu and Kashmir. So this is what, in this way again, it affects the climate. Next are the jet streams. What are jet streams? Jet streams are cold and fast blowing winds that develop in upper layers of the atmosphere. We have some examples: the westerly jet stream that prevails over North Indian plains. The easterly steers the tropical depression over India. So these depressions play a significant role in distribution a pattern of monsoon rainfall in the subcontinent. Highest rainfall occurs along the track of these depressions only. Distance from the sea. So we know that interiors which are there in India, they have an extreme or continental type of climate. They have very hot days, very cold nights. This happens. But the coast which is there, it is having equable or maritime climate, a moderate climate. Why does that happen? This is because of the effect of land and sea breeze. Due to differential heating of land and sea, what happens is that a cooling range of land and sea and cooling and heating range of land and sea takes place. So therefore, a moderate climate is created. I don't think I need to explain you what is land breeze and sea breeze. But the interior peninsula which is there, various mountain ranges are there. Therefore, they limit this climate up to the coast only. Then we have the El Nino effect. Now, the El Nino is a warm ocean current which sometimes appear off the coast of Peru in South America in December. So what happens is, this El Nino, what it does is that it increases surface temperature of the sea, and therefore it also affects the movement of monsoon winds in Indian Ocean. Therefore, a weak drought-like situation is taking place in our Indian subcontinent. So this was all about the factors. In the next module, we will be learning about monsoon phenomena and its mechanism. Thank you.